Everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. This is the show we talk about sports with comedians. Let's get the show started, man. Let me jump in here. My man Howie Bell in the building. Howie, how you doing, sir?
What's up, Frank? How you doing, good brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Just sitting up here trying to get this show underway. Let me
That's
get
right.
the fellas in here. Let me see what D Jones talk about. D, what's happening?
Oh, Mo ain't on today?
Mo ain't on today, bro.
We can't mess with the Yankees or the Giants. I look forward for that.
My man Jason Hayes in the building. Jason, hey, how you doing, sir?
It's all good. I guess Mo out there trying to hit the Giants, find some help.
Yeah, he trying to do something. He trying to do something. But Mo might come on though. So we'll reserve the right to bring him in as soon as he comes in here. Let's get ready to get the show started, man, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let me put up the top stories in sports. Let me get Howie Bell ready first. Howie, I don't even know if you saw this, man. This is crazy. This is wild to me. I just saw this about literally 10 minutes ago. ESPN personality, first take host Molly Quirm is quitting. She's leaving the job. I
Really?
don't know if you all saw that or not. I just saw it. According to her, she said that she's suggesting that she declined a contract extension and she's leaving at the end of the year. She's been with First Take since 2015, but she's been with ESPN since 2006. Now, when it comes to money and it comes to trying to get people into contract negotiations, we all know how contracts work and everything else like that. So, what's the first thoughts that cross your mind, Howie Bell, when you hear that Molly Quirm is her last day on the show is going to be end of this year? What's your first thought? What do you
Oh
think happened?
man, that's kind of a little sad because to me, she was the glue of that show, man. I watched First Take. I
Yeah.
really like when she's not on there. Even if Stephen A's on there, it just seems that like the balance isn't there. So I'm a little sad to hear that. I don't know if it's a money issue or not. You know what I'm saying with it, or she just wants to retire. You know what I'm saying, or get her own show for that matter. You know what I'm saying. So we never really know. You know what I'm saying what the situation is with that. I guess we'll find out. You know what I'm
My,
saying. But I'm a little
hold
sad
on,
to hear
Howie.
that.
Hold on, Howie. Let me just stop you and just say this right now because I can't even. I thought I'd be able to keep going and let you. I can't because this is the thought I want you to understand when we talk about this one thing. If Stephen A. wanted her, she'd be there. Just make sure we understand that he got $100 million contract. If he said to the ESPN people, "I need her there to do on this show," she'd be there. You know what I'm saying? That's. I'm sorry to interrupt.
So no, you good, you good. So your thoughts is that basically she wasn't offered enough money.
A, she wasn't enough money because according to what they said, she wasn't enough money. But B, probably A is that something's going on with her and Stephen A. Because to me, because if Stephen A. he's the top #1 personality at ESPN. If he said to ESPN, "We need her," she's the thing that she's the glue to make this show stick. They would keep her. That's where I'm going with this. You know what I mean? So that's
Well,
why
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I'm just we don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if they even got a problem. We don't know if she wants her own television show. You
possibly,
understand what I'm saying? So we don't know really. You know what I'm
possibly.
saying?
Possibly, but
So
again, this report is stating that she was looking for her contract extension, which
yeah,
means she would stay on the show.
yeah,
And
she would stay if it was enough money. So I get that part, but then it probably wasn't enough. She's like, I could make more money and get my own joint. Or
probably,
I could
probably,
produce do this. So, I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that we don't really know.
okay. That's one take. Let me ask D
Yeah.
Jones. What's your take on this when you hear everything that according to reports was being folded out?
Well, I seen it earlier, and I thought it said the end of the year, so probably the end of her contract.
Yeah,
Um,
and I said that end of the year, end of the
yeah.
year. Yep. Yeah.
So I actually like the chocolate girl with the boy head better than I like Molly as far as that job goes and how she orchestrates the show. And I think something is there with her and Stephen A. I don't know if they ever whatever. But every time I watch the show, it's like they pick on each other, like they used to date or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Molly's a very attractive lady. She was great to look at. The show will move on without her.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know. And it's other networks. Don't NBC got a whole new sports thing they doing with NBA and all that?
Yeah.
So
And Fox
somebody's
got
gonna
some.
offer her and Joy Taylor some money.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Fox got a new joint coming. There's a lot
yeah.
of people
So
got. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I'm just trying to see what y'all's thoughts were on this D. Only because you know if she wanted to stay, I feel Stephen A. could make her stay if she wanted to stay. That's where I'm going with this. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying.
you're right.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Let me ask Jay. Jay, filmmaker Jason Hayes in the building, y'all. What you think, Jay?
Man, I don't know. Something like that. I mean, they negotiated. It sounded like it was money, and maybe maybe they offered her an amount of money that she personally found insulting. I mean, like, let's say the contract was up and she was looking for more money, and they probably offered her less. You know what I'm saying? Because ESPN, they've been trimming the fat, for a long time right now, bro. So who's to say that they offered her less money to do the same job than what she was already making? I mean, I put that past them doing that. So, end of the day, it's always money because listen, there's always an amount that's gonna get somebody to do just about anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's an amount that I'll let you slap my mama. You know what I'm saying? In front of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a money thing, I think.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I just want to see what y'all's thought was because, like I said, if Stephen A. wanted her to be there, everything, I think she'd be there. That's where I was going with this. I think, and my ultimate goal of all this, I think ESPN is giving this man way too much control. It's getting ridiculous to me. But at the end of the day, that's them. It's how they handle their business.
It'll implode. Just watch it all self-destruct.
Yeah, it will, because it will. All right, so let me throw out this next thing before we talk about the football games that happened last night. Howie Bell, let me see if you saw this, man. NFL came out earlier today saying that Tom Brady did not violate NFL rules by wearing a headset at the game last night for the Raiders in the Raiders coaching booth last night. The NFL said Tuesday in a statement that Brady, who is a minority owner and he's also a broadcaster for Fox, is prohibited from going to the team facility or practices for production meeting. But the former quarterback is allowed to sit in the coach's booth and during the game. Now, the problem I have with that is he's minority owner of the Raiders. The Raiders are getting ready to play the Bears in a couple of weeks. Guess who's broadcasting the game is Tom Brady is going to be on that Bears versus the Raiders broadcast in a couple of weeks. To me, this screams completely unfair to me. You know what I mean? But the NFL said it's fine. You know what I mean? What you taking this, Howie Bell?
Yeah, I saw that. I immediately thought about that because they brought this up before, like last season. Would he be able to do this? And now that he's doing it, it's kind of weird because he's privy to those meetings, those pre-meetings, and what they've said with other teams and what their schemes are and that type of stuff. So how can you be a broadcaster and then sit in the booth and the headsets on? It is a conflict of interest there. Even though the NFL said they don't mind, if I was other teams, I'd be a little concerned about that. Even though the Bears probably is going to lose that game, I still would be a little more concerned about that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So D
Yeah.
Jones, listen to this statement, D Jones. The NFL officially said there are no policies that prohibit an owner from sitting in the coach's booth or wearing a headset during a game. That's official by Brian McCarthy said in his statement. What's your take on this?
He was at the Raiders booth, right?
He was in the
Yeah.
Raiders coach's
Yeah.
booth. Yeah.
So do y'all think that gives him or give them an advantage on the other team? Because I don't see the advantage of him being on the same side that he's the owner on. Like if he was on the other sideline and seeing what plays they got for the team, maybe they play next week or next season, then I'll be like, hey man, I don't like this, but I'm over here with the team I'm part owner of. I don't see a problem with it.
Okay, well, let me just make sure you understand this, D. When you work for Fox Broadcasting, you get to go to the other team. You go to both teams, practices. You
Right.
get to see both teams, coaches. You see stuff that's being run by both teams. And if you're the minority owner of the Raiders and you're going to see the practices of the Bears, I think that's unfair as they're practicing
So
up in the upcoming week.
can't the opposite team deny him that though?
He's a part of the Fox
No,
broadcast.
can't.
No.
I don't care if you're part of the broadcast or not.
Hence,
I should be able to say no to
the
him.
problem.
No.
Hence the
But
problem.
that's it in a nutshell. Yeah.
That's the
Has
problem.
anybody said no?
Everybody, well, nobody officially said no, but the problem is he works for Fox Broadcasting and he's part of NFL ownership, which is the reason why I want to ask you what you thought.
He's not the only one that worked for Fox Broadcasting. If you need some broadcast information, your co-host can do that part. You can't come over here.
Okay, so that's one way of looking at it. I appreciate that. Jay, what's your take on this, bro?
And you know what I think already about this. D's a Patriot fan. So he used to what they, to the shenanigans. Listen, we talking about Tom Brady, a proven cheater. A proven goddamn cheater. He's done his whole career. So what? He gonna stop because he retired? No. You know what I'm saying? This dude, why? Okay, here's the issue that I see. And it wouldn't be an issue if it was anybody other than Brady. If he can watch the other teams' practices and their schemes that they're prepping for that week, and he's listening in, he's in communication with the offensive staff or the Raiders staff, then he can communicate to them, no, I think you should run this in that situation because I saw this look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my point.
And you can run that. You know what I'm saying? You know, to offset what's going on with that. So what I'm saying is, it's problematic, bro. And it's exceptionally problematic because we're talking about Mr. Cheat Gate, Mr. Deflate Gate, Mr. recording people's practices and all this. That's all he knows. All he knows is cheating. So it's a problem.
Well, I'm not going to go to that. I will say this. Let me just say this for the record. So you all know I say this for the record. Tom Brady has one of the best offensive scheme minds in the game of NFL. He always has had it. He especially had it later on in his career. That's how he beat the Seattle Seahawks defense. That's how he beat the Atlanta defense, because he knows what plays and he knows what he sees, what you guys are going to do and certain things like that. So if you give him the early practices of what the team is going to do, and he's sitting in the coach's booth, to me, that's extremely unfair. To me, that's why I'm like,
and let me say this.
Yeah,
my name was just besmirched by Jay a little bit. I said I don't want him. I just said no. It's not fair. I said no. He can't come. I know we cheat. I know it. But
You know this.
I said he can't. I said he can't come on my. He's not a Patriot now. So no, I don't agree with it. If he was a Patriot, God. Yes, but he's not. I don't agree with it.
What you about to ask me, Jay?
Oh man, he made me forget about it, man.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, with this subtle thing talking about, I know we cheat. That was funny.
Jesus Christ.
All right, he said, I know we cheat.
You know what, though? In all fairness, every team cheats. You know what I mean? So I ain't even going down that path, man. Everybody knows it.
We got
game last night. I don't know if you saw Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay Buccaneers against Houston Texans last night. I was literally, that was a really good game to me, man. And I was just kind of crushed on how Houston, they had been playing great defense the whole game, but the last drive of the game, it just seemed like stuff unfolded for him. But Tampa Bay now started for 2-0. Like the third year in a row, they started 2-0. Is this Tampa Bay Buccaneers year, Baker Mayfield, really the real deal? What's your thoughts on all this?
Man, Baker Mayfield like a little Doug Flutie, ain't he?
Yeah, looking like it.
Yeah, he's sweet, man. I watched that game, bro. And I'm going to tell you something, man. He was amazing the whole game. He improv'd a lot in that game, too, though. The Texans really was on their ass. I mean, that was a good game, though, man. Went back. That was a damn good game. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you, though, man, a lot of them people with that Buka guy, what's his name? The receiver guy?
Amike.
Man, that one play we caught, and the big fat lineman got in front of him, and he went to the end zone. That was one of the sweetest plays I've seen, man. Sweetest blocks going into the end zone from a receiver and a big fella. I don't know if y'all remember that play last night. But, man, that was a great game. Mayfield is incredible, though. I like him. He like a little engine. You know what I'm saying? A little tough little Toyota car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I think they're going to do good. I always think they're going to do good, man. But he's a small guy. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, it's hard. So he scrambles, he jumps around a lot. He's like a little ant, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't know if he can go all the way. We'll see.
So on the flip side of that, D. Jones, what's your take on the Houston Texans, man, how they played? Because they balled out last night, man. They really should walk away with that W last night.
Well, I told y'all yesterday when we asked the teams we was concerned about, I said we should ask these questions on Tuesday after the week is over with. And if they lost, I was going to be concerned. I like Houston. I think it was just a tough loss. I think Tampa and Houston are good teams. I got a lot of belief in CJ, but it's gonna be tough now. Like they 0-2.
Right.
They own, but they still in a weak division. And it's crazy that the Colts are 2-0, but it's gonna be hard to climb up out of that. But I think they'll still make the playoffs.
You see, that these one of those games that you lose when you look back at the end of the season and you be regretting some of the losses. That might be their loss that they regret last night.
But Tampa's not a bad team.
Yeah, but they had that game won. Though.
They had that game won, man.
They had
Oh my
it.
God.
Had
All
it.
you gotta do is stay in your lane and
Yeah.
know and sack Mayfield, and that game's over.
Yeah,
They did that Doug Flutie type stuff, man. I'm telling you, man, that's that little man they could.
Yeah. But,
He did it.
Because
Jay, tell me what your thoughts are looking at overall game from Houston and Tampa Bay's perspective. What's your take?
to me, man, a bad team finds a way to lose.
Right.
You know, so to me, that felt like Houston may not be a very good team because that was a fundamentals play. That was a stay in your gap, come in under control, and just make the play. And he did all the wrong shit. You know what I mean? On a 4th and forever, and it let him run to get a first down, and he lost the game because of that single play. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, I don't think they're terrible. I think Tampa may be a little bit better than we think, but then again, I don't really know because of how they've won these last 2 games, because they should have lost both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And really, it was other teams that beat themselves. It wasn't that Tampa beat them. It was that they made the mistake to kick the door open to allow Tampa to do something miraculous. So
Jay, can I
don't know right now.
Jay, let me ask you one quick question, bro. That was the 5th or 6th time I've ever seen CJ play, and that was like the worst I've seen him play. On all the prime, because I don't never, I'm a Northeast. I don't really get to see him play and everything else. So was the real CJ the QB I saw last night, or is the real CJ the QB who has been winning some of these games for Houston the last couple of years? Which one was it? Which one is the guy?
You gotta understand, man, his offensive line is terrible.
Right. Yeah,
like he's running for his life, like almost time the ball snap. You know, like 4 out of every 6 plays. And they shipped off Laramie Tunsil. You know what I'm saying? You know their best offensive lineman. So I think CJ is still very, very good. It's just that his O-line is awful. And their running backs are doo-doo juice. You know what I mean? Like they could run the ball to save their lives, but then again, that's tied to the O-line too. They can't pass block and they can't run block.
See, I don't know about that answer, Jay, and I usually agree with you, but because I saw him miss some wide open wide receivers last night, man. I was like, I don't know which was the guy we normally see. So
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I want to reserve my opinion until I see some more of CJ because I like him overall as a person. I just don't know if I like him as a QB yet because I haven't seen a lot of him. You know what I mean? We don't get a lot of Houston games, but let's flip the
small
script
sample size.
Yeah, let's flip the script now. Let's talk about Geno Smith and the Raiders last night because the Geno Smith I saw last night was not the Geno Smith I saw a week ago that played the Patriots. You know what I mean? That was the 2 different teams. I'm like, I don't understand what happened in a week. You know what I mean? But anyway, the Chargers ended up showing up last night. They played a hell of a game. So Howie Bell, is the Chargers for real?
Hell yeah. I watched most of that game too before they started watching me around the 4th quarter. But I'll tell you this, the Chargers are the real deal. They probably gonna win that division.
Right.
Their coach is incredible, man. I mean, even though he's been accused of cheating too, you know what I'm saying? But
yep.
But you ain't trying.
Yeah, but he's a really good coach, man, Harbaugh, man. And I don't know, man. The Chargers just look solid. Herbert, man, and QB, bro. I mean, they just look solid, bro. And but to answer your question, Geno looked absolutely horrible. I'm a fan of him too. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think they scored a touchdown. I think it was all field goals.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So yeah. So that was crazy, man. Bad game, horrible game.
Okay, so D Jones, the Chargers now beat Kansas City in Brazil. They come last night and they beat the Raiders. Everybody was high up on the Raiders. So again, I'm gonna ask you the same question as Howie Bell. Do you think the Chargers are the real deal?
Oh yeah, of course. I think they're gonna win the division. So anytime you number 1 in that division, you got a shot. Harbaugh can coach. He did it with the 49ers. He got them to the Super Bowl. Probably should have won that.
Yeah.
And all you gotta do is get in there, and they got a shot. They say Justin Herbert is the prototype quarterback, and this might be his year. Who knows? And I just want to shout out both the Raiders and the Chargers because I won my parlay last night. Appreciate it.
He said that so calmly too. Oh, I hear you, D. I hear you, D. All right, so let me ask you, Jay. I asked is the Chargers for real? What you think the situation is with the Raiders? You think the Raiders is the team we saw last night, or the Raiders that beat up on the Patriots a week ago?
They beat a sorry ass team last week. So this week was the real. I mean, it was the real them.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? You know, they ran into some real boys last night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But also it's the byproduct of the NFL. Like, I think what we saw is why Amari Cooper retired. He was like, man, damn this, bro. I ain't going out here for that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So some things that they were able to do against the Patriots, they got the tape. They said, you know, we don't think this dude can do nothing over here. Let's double this cat over here, and we can see what Geno can do. And we saw that Geno couldn't do anything, man, because he ain't got a lot of help on that team, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Frank, I'm mad at you.
Why? What did I do?
You threw him an alley oop to call us trash. You just threw him a oop. You just Gary Payton and Sean Kemp, right? Was it last week?
D, I knew he was going to do it, so I just got out the way. That's all. That's all. That's all, D. Don't worry about it.
They played a lowly ass team last week.
You threw him the oop.
D, I got some defense for it though. Don't worry about it. It's coming.
Cool.
It's coming. It's coming. Howie Bell. Here's another topic, man. I wanted to talk about because I saw this again earlier today. The Cincinnati Bengals and everybody's hot topics, but what no one is mentioning is something I wanted to bring up for this show. First, here's the news: Cincinnati Bengals is bringing in. We all know Joe Burrow was hurt. They're bringing in Mike White and Sean Clifford, according to the ESPN. Let's see. Both of them have played in the NFL before. White bounced between Miami Dolphins and Buffalo Bills. And of course, there was the other dude played for the Jets for a little while as a rookie in 2021. Here's what I was thinking. I was thinking, if I'm the Cincinnati Bengals, I call the New York Giants and I say, what will you give me for Jameis Winston? You know what I mean? That's what I do. You know what I mean? Jameis Winston is on a third string QB. Not too long ago, he threw for 5,000 yards. Right now, he's third string right now on the roster that don't really need him. You know what I mean? And they ain't going to play him. If I'm the Cincinnati Bengals, what do you do? How you go?
He's on my list of one of the top 5 replacements that I for Joe Burrow. He's on my list
too.
Yeah. So we all in agreement, basically, man. I mean, he's great, dog. Get him out of there, man. Grab him up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they even talking about the backup playing though. What's his name? The backup already.
Browning.
Right. Yeah. So, you know. So we'll see what they do, man. But hey, Jameis Winston, man, get him in there, baby. Get him.
Yeah. We're gonna come back. We're gonna circle back. Is that one of our top 5 questions? We're gonna circle back in a second. But the reason why I want to bring this up to D Jones is because within the last hour, more people are speculating about Jameis Winston. Whereas this morning, when I thought about everything else, nobody was talking about. Now, as the day's going on, Jameis Winston is picking up steam in conversations. Where you at with this, D?
Jameis and that offense would be crazy. Okay, they would score 35 points and 3 interceptions a game. It would be amazing to see Jameis with those wide receivers in their offense, man. He's definitely gonna throw three picks because their offensive line sucks. But it'd be great. It'd be great to watch.
Okay, filmmaker Jason Hayes, talk to you. Where you at on that?
Hey man, Jameis makes a lot of sense for any team, to be honest.
Yeah.
But in Cincinnati, with Chase and T. Higgins, and he got a halfway decent running game, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I was thinking too. I literally was thinking that. All right, so let me see where I'm at. I got one more. Okay. All right, let me go get this last question here, and then we're going to jump into the top 5. Here we go, Howie Bell. I'm sure you heard Jadeveon Clowney got signed by the Dallas Cowboys. He said he's been on 7 teams, and Cowboys is the place to be because it's unlike any NFL team. And he thinks the Dallas Cowboys team as a whole, his quote is this: they got a lot of these guys, but they're a little spoiled. Jerry Jones spoils his teams. You got to play well when you're spoiled. What you think about Jadeveon Clowney's comments?
I like him, man. That's the Gamecocks, baby. University of South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's hey, man. I've been watching him for a long time. But you know what, man? I'm good to see him actually still have a job. He's been in the league for a while now too. A lot of teams, like you said, you know what I mean? Hey, man, listen. Whatever he says, it is what it is. He still got hired, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna really matter too much, man. You know what I'm saying? Quote it again. What's the exact quote?
The exact quote is: they got a lot of these guys who are spoiled. Jerry Jones spoils his teams. You got to play well when you're spoiled. That's the exact quote.
I mean, I don't know. Sound like I don't know. Sound like you don't want no friends on the team. I don't know.
That's some low key hate, ain't it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
It sounds like he don't want to, nobody be his friend. He just want to play.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. But the game.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me in the locker room.
D Jones. The thing that comes to me when I read this and when I hear the quote and everything else is that you've been traveling a lot, bro. You know, we ain't gonna really pay attention to what you're saying. And why are you saying this as you coming in? You know what I mean? Because he's probably one of the only highest draft picks that's traveled, been a journeyman on so many different teams. I gotta look that up real fast. But what you think about this quote, D?
First of all, he's been living off the same one good tackle since college.
Against Michigan. Yep.
We all thought he was going to be the next great pass rusher. He did not live up to what he's getting more opportunities than anybody ever seen in life. He better be thankful he's not a black quarterback, okay? Because he'd have been out the league.
He was Micah before Micah. You know what I mean?
But he might not be lying about that comment either. Like he could be. It's truth in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So Jay, what's your take on that?
Hey, listen. So I'm from down south, man. So there's a saying, and I thought about this, when I saw him. How they say the sun shines on the dog ass every now and then, right? I remember Merrill Hodge in that draft said that he would not take Jadeveon Clowney #1 overall. He would take Khalil Mack.
I remember that.
And I never forgot him saying, I was like, God, I'm like, Merrill's wrong about everything. But he was dead ass right about that. Mm-hmm. But now, even though, he's not Myles Garrett, this is what, like year 13, 14 for him?
Yeah, he's been around.
So you can't call him a bust. I mean, he's had a great NFL career. He's made tens of millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. So he's a serviceable player. He just ain't going to be Micah. Mm-hmm. He just ain't gonna be Myles Garrett. He ain't gonna be, one of them Watt brothers. But he's gonna get out there. He gonna do his job, and he's gonna be a solid dude. So it's a great pickup for them because other teams wanted him too.
Yeah. Actually, low key, I was hoping the Patriots would get him because with the Patriots, what they got with Milton Williams, I would have been like, yeah, they could be destructive if they have him, boy. But yeah,
he still got something left in the tank.
Yeah, he does.
He's only 32.
Yeah. Yep. So Howie Bell, on that note, and since we talked about QBs, we talked about Cincinnati Bengals and everything else. Let's pick up the conversation with who are the top 5 QBs the Cincinnati Bengals should trade for to save their season, in your opinion, since they out there picking up strays off the street.
What about Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yep. Kirk Cousins, man. Him, like I said, Jameis Winston, Kirk Cousins, them the first two I thought about. You know what I'm saying, to be honest. And I was like, hey, they can make some moves, one of them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then you got other people. You know what I mean? What about your boy, Taylor Heineke? That's Heineke. What did you say? Yeah, Heineke. You know what I'm saying? You got some guys out there. What about the Arizona backup? What's his name? Brissett. Jacoby Brissett. Yeah.
Brissett.
That's the Arizona Cardinals backup. It can snatch him up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't that bad either. You know what I mean?
Jacoby Brissett sucks. But go ahead.
He don't suck.
He's really good. He's a really good backup though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't suck now. You know what I'm saying? So,
Bro, I saw him every day for a year. He sucks.
He
won for y'all though.
No, he didn't.
What about Tannehill? Is he available?
Who?
Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill retired, I think, bro. I think
He done. They can't bring him off the couch.
He might be able to.
That's the wrong sport for that.
That's fine. Yeah. You know,
okay,
they
so
got some options now. They can do some things. One damn thing for sure is they got 3 months without Joe Burrow, minimum.
Yeah, they got to figure out something. D. Jones,
they got to figure out something quick.
Who your 5D?
Well, I would have called Tom Brady, but y'all already said we can't mess with Tom. So I went different on my 5 list. First of all, I was a young cat that came out of college who was a Heisman Trophy candidate. His name was Joe Kane. He was on the program. I would see if Joe Kane could play. This guy named Jimmy Dix. He was played by Damon Wayans on the Last Boy Scout. And if you knew the league, the Last Boy Scout league, people was getting shot by Billy Blank playing football. Okay. My guy, Paul Crew from The Longest Yard, he went to prison.
Yeah.
He got on the team, and they had armed guards, and they tried to frame him, and he still won.
What was that? That was the last Boy Scout. That was
The Longest Yard.
That was Longest Yard. That was
The
Longest Yard. My man, Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. He ain't doing nothing. He's just in the field waiting on his call. Who called him? And number one, man, he leave the ladies screaming. You better go get Willie Beeman. You hear me? Go call Willie.
Beeman, Willie Beeman.
Willie Beeman?
Yep.
Okay, Willie Beeman. Jay, give me yours. Give me your 5.
Number 5, I don't think they got to make a move at all, man. Browning is a serviceable backup. And I mean, let's be real. He's had a lot of practice, because Burrow's hurt a lot.
Yep.
He's hurt a lot. So here we go. Number 4, whoever backing up Patrick Mahomes, because he ain't going to play in KC. And if Andy kept him, that means, he got some ability somewhere. Number 3, I'm going to go Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
Kirk Cousins make a lot of sense. And the way Penix looking, Kirk ain't getting no more burn ever in ATL.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I'm going to go Jameis Winston.
Yep.
I mean, he just makes sense for anybody. I mean, the dude's super smart, man. People don't realize this. Jameis qualified to go to Stanford.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how smart he was. And technically, he graduated from Florida State in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, he's a really bright dude. But number 1, whoever backing up Jalen Hurts, because he ain't getting no burn either. So just make the Philly, just make the Eagles an offer, to bring him in, because if he on the roster, I'm sure if Howie drafted him, he got talent.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing is, all the people we name is gonna be sitting next to Burrow in 2 weeks because they're gonna get hurt too.
Oh no, he's out for 3 months.
I'm saying in 2 weeks, those people gonna be hurt too. We have that line.
Right, yeah. You're right. That O-line terrible, bro. You're right.
Yeah. They all gonna get hurt. They all gonna get hurt. There's no doubt about that. Let's keep the ball rolling, bro, and let's ask this, because we like to switch up things and change things up. And since our wives are nowhere near us right now, I know mine ain't near me. Give me your top 5 favorite sexiest women ever in anything, bro. I want to hear your top 5.
Well, that was hard for me to break that down to top.
Real hard.
Man, I know some sexy women I went to school with. That was incredible. That's But I'm just gonna name these popular names right here that everybody may know.
We can't do Rodnisha, Howard. We don't know her.
Yeah, we can't do Rodnisha. Yeah. From New Orleans. Yeah. with that body, baby. I'm going to go with my girl Flojo, man. Florence Griffith Joyner. Hey, look, I'm gonna be aging myself here a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? But Florence Griffith Joyner was incredibly, incredibly fine. I don't know if y'all remember, but she was a track star. Anybody out there don't know, go look Flojo up. She was incredible. She was the first one with one of them bodies like Serena, way before Serena. I'm going with Pam Grier, baby, with the sexy afro and the body. That was incredible. I think Richard Pryor used to date her before, huh?
He
with
did.
them big old bitties, boy.
Oh my God, she was
He gave
incredible.
her STD too. He sure
Yeah,
did.
sure did.
Damn.
Yeah, he sure did.
That's true though. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna go with Halle Berry, man, the classic. You know, that was one of my childhood crushes. I met her before too, man. It was incredible. I gotta go with one that's from the hood but can sing her ass off, and that's Fantasia. That's one of the sexy. I don't know what it is about her. She got a real dumb sexiness about her. You know what I'm saying? That I love so
You
much.
say dumb, sexy.
Yeah, just
He
real, just
does, though.
real,
I
like
know what you're
simple,
saying.
simple. Not that she's dumb. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But just like a
Yeah.
plain old. She's a plain Jane, incredibly sexy woman that can blow. I love Fantasia, one of my favorites. And of course, my last one, Keisha Cole, baby, love you to death, girl. That was my top. I had to really think about that. That's my top.
D, do you have to really think about your top 5?
Listen, I've been on the phone for the last 3 hours with like 4 different people asking them because I was trying to go to categories: sexiest TV star, movie star, athlete, and musician. And this is a hard list, man. This could take a whole hour, but whatever.
That's why I mixed it up. Movie,
Yeah.
TV, sing.
Yeah.
So I threw this one in for white chocolate, sexiest athlete. She's a wrestler, Jade Cargill.
Cold, boy.
This.
She cold with it.
Yeah, sexiest athlete. Sexiest TV star. I put Felicia Rashad right there because she was sexy without having to try to be sexy. Okay.
Yeah.
She was amazing. Sexiest rapper, I put a tie between Megan Thee Stallion and Lotto, and then I threw Trina in there, and I kept throwing other people in there. Then I got sexiest movie star. I put Nia Long in there, and Sanaa Lathan in there, and Regina Hall in there. And number one though, I got Eva Mendes, Sophia Viagra, and Rose Perez.
I guess she is Viagra.
Yeah, Sophia Viagra. She married to Al Bundy now on the Modern Family. That woman is amazing. But them my top 20 sexiest women of all time.
Okay. I like your list. Jason Hayes, give me your list, bro.
I got 2 honorable mentions, so let's get into it. Pre-surgery Lil' Kim was sexy as fuck.
And I had her on my rapper list.
Yeah.
Let's not overlook this.
Yep.
My other honorable mention, Vanessa, not the one with the singing career.
There we go.
I gotta quote Jock G, Vanessa, not the one with the singing career.
But Vanessa Williams was fine.
Oh no, hey, don't get it twisted now. But I want to clarify which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Number 5, I saw this animal face to face, and I couldn't believe she was real. Jennifer Lopez is cold, bro.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. She been sexy for a long time.
What? IDAGF, what nobody say. For me, Grace Jones was always been sexy.
Yeah.
Like, she looked like it'd be worth it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
My daddy used to like Grace Jones.
Love Grace Jones. Number 3, me and Howard got the overlap. Pam Grier.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her like 25 years ago. She was bad then.
Yeah.
And she every bit of 5'9", 5'10", too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Vanity from Vanity 6.
Mm-hmm.
Vanity just wasn't pretty, dude. She was sexy with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Apollonia was pretty. Vanity was something extra.
Yeah.
And number 1 sexiest woman ever, Sade Adu. Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
I'm surprised neither one of y'all said Thelma.
I thought about her.
That was fine.
I thought about her.
I gotta just say this, man. I met Vanessa Williams face to face.
Me too.
It's
crazy, ain't it?
Which
She
one?
seem real. Listen, hey Frank, I saw her and Jennifer Lopez the same night
Oh yeah,
at a Summer Sand premiere. You know, for Spike Lee.
Yeah, I went to right when Vanessa Williams won the Miss America thing. She was in Boston. I went up there and I bumped into her in the lobby at the Colonnade Hotel. I couldn't believe how
Crazy.
beautiful. I was like,
I met Chili and I couldn't talk.
yeah, there you go. All right, so White Chocolate wants to jump in on this. Let me see what White Chocolate's talk about.
All right, so listen, Jay had the honorable mention. I got one. Christy Canyon.
Talk about tick old bitties.
Let me go Google her real quick.
I had to get that out of the way. Honorable mention. All right, and D Jones, since he gave me the shout out with the wrestling, my number 5 is Trish Stratus. Wrestler.
Okay.
Hot as hell.
Keep going.
Number 4, Christy Brinkley.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
She used to be fine as hell.
She's still fine. She's
No,
like
she still look
67
good.
years old.
Wow.
Number 3, Wonder Woman, the original one, Linda Carter.
Linda Carter.
Yeah.
If you didn't have a crush on her when you were a kid, boy, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, you got a husband now.
My number 2 is Daisy Duke.
Captain Bach.
Huge Daisy Duke fan back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And my number 1, who is my celebrity crush, is Salma Hayek.
Yeah, oh yeah. So
You almost made my list, Chocolate.
She is stunning to me. She's just amazing, and she just did swimsuit cover for Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover at 57 years old.
She got you still talking.
Wow.
Look at you.
I love her.
Oh yeah, dude. If I saw her,
Dustin
I'd be like the rest of you
Dawn
guys.
alone made me a fan.
I wouldn't be able to talk if I saw her in person.
Listen,
Forget it.
Rosie Perez on White Man Can't Jump changed my life.
Yep. Yeah. She's gorgeous.
Not Rosie Perez in Do the Right Thing with the Ice Cubes.
I seen White Man Can't Jump first. I was too young to watch Do the Right Thing. Then when I seen it, I was like, oh.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so let's jump back into the rest of this stuff, man. And since we got a little break up in this, let me get back to the boxing, because Howie wasn't in here yesterday where you talked about some boxing. So Howie, give me some of yours top 5 best boxing matches you have ever seen, ever.
Man, my father was a big boxing fan in Detroit, man. Of course, we had the great Tommy Hearns. So a lot of my fights were from that. 1985, Marvin Hagler versus Tommy Hearns, bro. That was, I mean, all of these was all epic battles, bro. Mm-hmm. That I'm about to mention too. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvin Hagler in '87. Mm-hmm. I'm watching these games, these fights with my dad, and Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns in '81 before the '85. So let me just say, those are my 3 that I just could say off the top. I used to watch a lot of fights growing up, especially with my uncles. But these last two, Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson, 96, and Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, 97. Holyfield was whipping his ass so bad he had to bite that man twice in that second fight. He was so mad and frustrated from the first fight. That was like the downfall of Mike Tyson at that time. And I remember saying he just looked so pitiful. But those 2 fights I witnessed and watched, and I'm telling you, 2 of the most incredible fights. It's way more fights than these 5 I just mentioned that are incredible, but those are top 5 for me.
Well, I will say that was the beginning of the end for Mike Tyson. No doubt about that.
It was.
Yeah. D. Jones, give me your top 5 best boxing matches that you have ever seen. Ever.
So a lot of these I had to go back and watch because I think Mayweather ruined boxing for me. But 5, going back to watch Ali and Foreman was just an amazing fight. How he won the rope-a-dope, that was just, I had to put the GOAT on here. I got Hearns and Hagler. I got Hearns and Sugar Ray because people don't fight like that no more. It seemed like they just stood in a box.
Yeah.
And just went at it without move. I'm going to hit you, you hit me. I'm going to hit you, you hit me. Amazing. I got Tyson versus Lewis. I thought Tyson versus Lewis was I didn't see I was a Tyson fanatic. I didn't want Tyson to lose, but Lewis whooped his ass. And then Tyson versus Holyfield. That was epic. It was like he said, he bit the man. I remember the first ear. I was like, hold on, what happened? And then he bit the second ear. And I was like, oh, okay, that's different. So
yeah, that was crazy, man.
yeah, them my 5 right there.
Okay, I like your 5, bro. I like your 5. Jay, give me your 5.
Okay, number 5 for me was Manny Pacquiao versus Juan Manuel Marquez in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Pacquiao he was whooping him, but then he got careless and he walked into a left hook and got put to sleep, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a really good fight. Number 4, I'm gonna go Roy Jones Jr. against Montel Griffin in the rematch.
That was a good fight. Yeah, that was a good fight.
After Roy got disqualified, in that first fight because Griffin fell out, like Roy damn near shot him and killed him.
Yeah.
Roy came out and beat his ass just over 2 minutes and 1 second in the first round, knocked him to sleep. Number 3, I'm gonna go Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya. If you love boxing, that was a technical clinic in boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't see that match and not appreciate what Floyd did to that dude. Number 2, I'm gonna go Mayweather versus Diego Chico Corrales. God bless the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Chico was this big 6-foot lightweight who was throwing bricks and putting people to sleep, and they were like, man, he gonna kill Floyd. Floyd dropped that boy like 4 times in that fight, man. It was crazy. Yeah. So anybody talking that all that Mayweather bullshit, go back and watch Floyd before his hands got messed up. And
Pretty Boy Floyd was that guy.
Yes, sir.
He was that guy.
Yes, sir. And number 1, I'm going Roy Jones Jr. against James Lights Out Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all from Detroit, y'all know James Tony was like that, bro. And to see Roy Jones take every round from that man, I was like, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it was a great match.
I'm liking y'all's picks, but nobody picked one of my favorites, so I'm waiting. Let me see. White Chocolate, you want in on this?
Oh yeah.
Okay, give me your 5.
I got some. All right. Old school for the older fellas here that used to watch ABC Wild World of Sports. Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys really beat the crap out of each other at that time. I got Hagler versus Hearns, like Howie does. That was a great fight.
Yep.
I got Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran.
That was my fight.
The No Mas.
That was my pick.
No Mas. Sorry, Frank.
That was my pick. Yeah.
Larry Holmes versus Ken Norton in 1978. That was when Larry Holmes started to really come on. And the last one I have is Julio Cesar Chavez versus Hector Camacho. Those guys beat the snot out of each other.
I remember that.
But one of the best fights to me ever was Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard. That fight was a clinic. That was a boxing match. Yeah. That's what made me fall in love with boxing, was watching Sugar Ray Leonard, man. So yeah, okay. I like all y'all's picks because you know what? The reason why I wanted to ask this too was a couple of reasons, because boxing is not like it was before. Boxing back then was boxing. Now, after what we saw Saturday, I'm like, what happened to the sport of boxing? I don't understand. I was having an issue with that.
I think might be personalities. It was a lot of different great personalities in boxing too.
Right.
The money's different, and dudes see what it looked like when you get in them wars, bro. Yeah. Like dudes ain't hanging on like that no more, man, because they got money to walk away.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, nobody wants to be Mildred Taylor, son. Trust me on this.
Yeah, but the sport of boxing has changed so much. Even the way they are eloquent or less eloquent in the ring is not even there anymore. You know what I mean? It's not. It's more about avoiding each other and then trying to get a quick hit here and there versus Sugar Ray, Roberto Duran.
Oh man, they used to fight, man.
They fought. They got in the ring.
It was a fight.
Up. You know what I mean? And it go head to head. And Hitman Hearns, Marvin Hagler, you saw those kind of fights. We all know what I'm talking. I mean, I don't want to keep going on.
But you know what? Can I say one thing real quick before you move on? All sports have gotten sweet and soft like that, though. If you really think about it, because of the money, and because just exactly what Jay's saying, the money, and people know they can walk away. They got CTE now, these things going on. Like, people are walking away. They don't want to go hard like that no more. And the new generation's a little softer, but they're a little smarter too.
They're a lot
you get,
smarter.
so
They're a lot smaller. They're a lot smaller. All right,
They're
let me
a
ask
lot
you this
smarter.
question. It's NFL related. These next other two questions, I'm gonna roll over to tomorrow. So let me ask you this real fast, man. After week 2, Howie Bell, what are your top 5 wide receiver duos that seem likely to win this season? Because they sure ain't looking like they was last season with these duos.
yeah.
Where you at, Howie?
Depending on who the quarterback is, hey man, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I like them dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? They really good. I'll go through these quick. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, I'm Rod St. Brown and Jamison Williams, baby. You already know.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't here to talk about the game the other day, but they put on a goddamn clinic. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right. I had 3 touchdowns. Hey, Mike Evans and the young boy was just talking about. What's his name?
Mbuka.
What's his name?
Yeah, that's it.
Mbuka. Yeah, I like them, man. I like the Buccaneers, man. I like that, man. And those I got 4. Those are my 4.
Okay, so D Jones, give me your top 5 wide receiver duo that seem likely to wreck this season.
Well, I had to switch it when I read the end was likely to win this season. So I took off the Bengals receivers, and I added those 2 guys that stay downtown where I live. 4, I got the Ravens. Flowers.
You guys, where you live.
3, I got Tampa Bay, Evans, and the Buka, because them boys is cold. 2, I got Green Bay receivers, Golden and Dobbs. And number 1, I got Buffalo's receivers, Coleman and Shakir.
Okay, I like yours. Let me see, Jay. What's your 5 wide receiver duos look like they're gonna win this season?
Well, my number 5, because I just can't leave them off, man. You gotta have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't care who the quarterback is, really. I mean, like we can throw to them dudes. Number 4, I got CD Lamb and George Pickens.
Okay.
I think they got a chance to be really good this year. Number 3, I got Zay Flowers and DeAndre Hopkins, because Hopkins showing you he ain't washed up. He just need a quarterback and some teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I'm going Travis Hunter and Brian Thomas Jr. If goddamn Barbie can get her head out her ass, man, and hit dudes right wide open, we can do something. But number 1, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith.
Yeah. I like
Frank.
Yeah.
I'm reading this. It says likely to win this season.
Yeah, he ain't
So
paid
you gotta
attention
get the Jags shit up out of here.
Yeah, but D, he didn't read the question properly. So
What's the record? What's the record?
Huh?
What's their record right now?
Whose record?
Jacksonville.
Yeah, what's the question though?
Likely to win
this season.
We in the NFC South, dog. Listen,
what?
we win the division. You saw Houston. Danny Dimes will revert, and we ain't worried about the 4th team.
Okay, we will circle back to this at the end of the season.
We win the division.
That's
write
why
it down right now.
That's why we got
y'all 1-1. Y'all 1-1.
Correct.
Yeah, they 1-1. They 1-1. It's all good. They 1-1. White Chalk, you want in on this?
Yeah, I got it here. Hold on. Okay. I don't think I heard anybody say Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Tampa Bay. I heard Howie talking about
Ibuka.
Him and the quarterback there, but both those guys are still dangerous. I have the 2 guys from Detroit, St. Brown and Williams. I have Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
The Rams are good.
Yeah,
the Rams are good, and
the Rams are good.
Yeah, the Rams
they get overlooked. Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Shoot, I just had it.
Well, okay.
If they get the guys from Cincinnati, I lost my train of thought. The guys Jamar Chase is dangerous. Yeah, Jamar Chase is always going to be dangerous at T. Higgins, and if they can get anybody that can get him the ball.
Okay, so I got 4 minutes left to go in the show. I want to ask Howie Bell, how was the film? Talk about the film, bro. Talk about the weekend. Let us know what happened. We weren't there. I wanted to dedicate this 3 minutes to you about this, man. So go ahead. You the star of the show, bro.
Plug it.
Man, it was the whole experience was incredible. I went and hung out with my guy from my attorney from Cali came, Joe Richardson. That's my partner. We hung out, man, for the weekend. The screening was on Sunday. And it was just a hell of an experience. It was so surreal looking at yourself because that was my first time seeing myself at a theater, on the big screen. And so I was kind of looking at it from a critical eye and, just real. It was just a surreal experience.
Howie, tell
But
everybody out there what the film was. Like everybody knows.
the name of the film is called Unexpected Christmas. It's a Christmas film and it's coming out November 7th. And so starring Lil Rel Howery and Tabitha Brown, amongst other people, and Anne-Marie Horsford. And so just like I said, man, it was just going through the experience of watching it and kind of being, open. My head was just spinning, but then I could hear people laughing every time I got on camera, man. So that for me was the best part. The response from the audience, man. Every single scene I was in worked, bro. So I can only say so much without giving away the movie. I'll tell you like this: I did pretty goddamn good. So I can't wait for y'all to see it.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's all right there, Bray.
yeah,
I'm giving
yeah.
you your applause, bro. You deserve
Thank
it.
you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. And then when I came out the theater, they gave me the movie poster and everything, and man, I just shed tears, bro. I got emotional and all that stuff, man. So I was trying to stop. So I was like, I don't cry, don't cry. I was like, damn, I'm crying. So I went through that, and then so it was pretty cool, man.
Well,
Really
Frame
good
that
congratulations.
experience.
poster. Frame that poster.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. Yeah.
Congratulations on that, bro. Congratulations.
Unexpected Christmas, November 7th, and then we're doing some press, things, man. We in LA October 15th, and then we're in Atlanta October 28th for, those are screenings as well. And then the last thing we do is we're on Sherry Shepherd November 6th. And then the movie comes out on the 7th. So there you go.
All right, there it is, y'all. There it is. Tell everybody out there how they can follow you, Howie.
Howie Bizzell, HOWIEBIZZELL, or just put Howie Bell in the search engine, man. You'll find me.
There
Got it.
it is. D Jones, tell everybody what you got going on and how they can follow you, bro.
Well, real quick, I'm proud of Howie, and I feel like a great acting coach because I was there helping me with his audition tape.
Sure was.
Even though they
Sure did.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
But follow me at 313D Jones, man.
There it is, Jay.
Yep.
Hey, at JD Hayes at fan base.
There it is, and on White Chocolate.
Follow me at www.redneck.com/NFL/turftoe.
He gonna kill that joke. He gonna kill that joke. All right, y'all. The name of the show is called Box Seats. We are gonna be on every Monday through Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. Tomorrow's show, we're gonna pick up on some of these other NFL things. We're gonna talk about some of the baseball stuff that we didn't touch on because baseball's getting ready to get into.
Oh yeah.
They get ready to get into the playoffs. We gotta talk about that. We got to talk about being the GM. We got a couple of questions we want to talk about, float with you all. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks again.